Hello, my name is Nina Haley, and today we are practicing a bit of shoulder releasing, or some postures that can help you to release tension from the neck and the shoulder area. So the shoulder girdle is one of those places where we tend to hold on to stress. So if you experience a lot of neck pain, shoulder pain, jaw pain, you get headaches, this can be one of those practices that helps you to release that tension. All right, so coming into a comfortable seated position, whether that's sitting in Virasana like so, or maybe a cross-legged position is more comfortable for you, just making sure that the knees are either in line with the hips or below. So you can always put your butt on a block, or you can roll up a blanket and put that underneath of your hips so that you're sitting up nice and tall, not rounded through the spine, but that you're able to lengthen through your spine and relax the shoulders. So whatever is more comfortable for you coming into that position. And just rolling the shoulders around a few times here, and then rolling them in the opposite direction. And then just allowing the arms to hang from the sockets. So you can either rest with the hands on the thighs, or you can bring the fingertips down to the ground on your side. Dropping your chin to your chest here. Keeping the shoulders released away from the ears. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through either the mouth or the nose, whichever one is more comfortable for you. One more breath. And then gently rolling your right ear over towards the right shoulder. And then bringing the chin back to the chest. Inhaling the left ear over to the left shoulder. And exhaling the chin back to the chest. Really focusing on keeping the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, right ear over to the right shoulder. Moving nice and slow. Exhale the chin back to the chest. And one more time on the left, inhaling. And exhale that chin back to the chest. Good. Inhale, take the right ear over to the right shoulder and hold it here. Walk your right fingertips out just a little bit. And then you can even chicken wing the left arm. So bringing the back of your left hand to the small of your back. And then you can walk your hand up the center of the back to a position that's comfortable for you. Drawing back that left shoulder and elbow. So you're pulling the left shoulder and elbow back towards the wall behind you. And then start to tilt your chin down towards your right armpit, looking down. And then inhale, tilt the chin up to the ceiling, only going as far as is comfortable for you. And then exhale, take the chin back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling it up. And exhaling it down. And one last time. And exhaling the chin back down towards the armpit. Slowly rolling your chin to your chest. Bringing your head into a neutral position, releasing that left arm and crossing the left arm in front of the body, hooking the right arm underneath of the elbow or the tricep. Relax your left shoulder away from your ear. So the tendency is that the left shoulder comes up in the ear, just release it away. And then straightening that left arm as much as possible. You can even keep turning into the twist here to get a little spinal rotation. Maybe looking over that right shoulder slightly. Two more breaths here. Inhaling and coming back to the center. And now taking that left arm up and overhead, bringing the left hand in between the shoulder blades. And now bringing the right arm up, and you're drawing that left elbow up towards the ceiling. Don't let the head get pushed forward. Keep the head in a neutral position. And if you're having trouble grabbing onto the elbow, you can always just grab onto or wrist. You're just taking this as far as is comfortable for you. Keep pulling the elbow back towards the wall behind you, but keep your ribs dropped. Don't allow the ribs to pop forward. Keep your ribs drop down over top of the pelvis. So we're trying to detach your shoulder and rib movements, not having them work independently, not as one unit. They should work independently. They should move independently. Good, one more breath here. You can add in a little bit of a side bend if that feels right for you. And then inhaling and releasing the arms out to the sides. Fingertips are facing up. We're going to take a couple of circles here, small ones backwards. And then changing directions and going the other way. Making some bigger circles here. Just noticing if there's any variation between the right shoulder and the left, and then changing directions, making some big circles backward. Just being aware of what you feel. Is there any tension in the shoulders or the neck? And then releasing the fingers down to the floor. Dropping your chin back to your chest and gently rolling that left ear over to the left shoulder. Walk your left fingertips out to the side a little bit more. And then taking that right hand behind your back, back of the right hand comes to the small of the back, and then maybe wiggle those hands up just a little bit, or wiggle the right hand up just a little bit. Draw the right shoulder and elbow back here. 3 more breaths. One more breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth or nose. And then tilting the chin down towards the left armpit. Inhaling and taking the chin up, only as far as is comfortable for you. Exhale, the chin back down. Inhale, the chin up. Exhale, take it down. And inhale, the chin up. Exhale, take that chin down, slowly rolling the chin to the chest. Bringing the head into a neutral position, releasing your right arm and crossing the right arm in front of the body, hooking the left arm under the elbow or the tricep. Relax this right shoulder away from the ear. And then you can rotate the spine, keep moving into that little gentle twist, gently looking over that left shoulder. One more breath here. Inhaling and coming back to the center, taking the right arm up and over the head here. Bring the hand in between the shoulder blades. Take the left hand and grab onto either the wrist, the forearm, or the elbow. Keep the ribs dropped. Don't let them pop forward. Keep your ribs right over the pelvis here. Draw that elbow up to the ceiling and back. Nice inhales and exhales here. Softening on the inhales, allowing the abdomen to soften. And then kind of relaxing into those exhales. One more breath here. You can add in that side bend, giving yourself a nice little side stretch here if that feels right for you. And then gently releasing this time, taking the arms out to the sides with the fingertips facing down. Little circles backward first. And then we're going to go into our big circles here. Really point those fingertips down. Again, noticing the difference between the right and the left, if there is one. Changing directions with big circles, moving forward now. And then little circles forward. And then releasing the hands down. We'll work on eagle arms here. So I'll show you the full version first, and then work my way backwards. So taking the arms out to the side, crossing your left arm in front of your body, and then take the right arm over top. Try to cross at the elbows if you can. If not, I'll give you a different version here. Bring your bottom hand up towards your face, and then see if you can bring the backs of the hands together. If you can here, then you can maybe grab the left fingertips onto the right thumb, or you can see if you can bring the palms completely together. If you can, draw your elbows up in line with your shoulders and press your hands away from your face here. So this is the full version. For those of you that are having trouble crossing at the elbows, you can just take one hand to opposite shoulders here and then lift the elbows up in line with the shoulders. We're holding for 5 breaths here. Keep lifting those elbows, keeping them in line with the shoulders. If you want to take this a little bit further, you can fold forward here. And if ever you become uncomfortable sitting in Virasana or cross-legged, you can always sit yourself on a fitness ball or sit in a chair, just making sure that your spine stays nice and long. One more breath here. And then taking the arms nice and wide. Extending the thumbs back behind you. Reach the thumbs back. Reach, 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 reach. And now crossing the right arm out in front of the body. Take the left arm over top. Try to cross above your elbows. So more at the triceps if you can. Bring the bottom hand to the face. And then see if you can get the backs of the hands to touch. You can take the right hand and grab onto that left thumb, if that feels right, or you can bring the palms completely together. If you're having trouble with either of those, then just take the left hand to the right shoulder, right hand to the left shoulder, and lift the elbows up in line with the shoulders here. So for those of you that have more of a full version, elbows in line with the shoulders, press the hands away from the face, and if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can fold forward, 5 breaths. You can even explore some movement here. Maybe going from right to left, and you can always switch back onto the other side to see if this feels right and good for you. One more breath. And then slowly unwinding, taking the thumbs behind you here, and just seeing how that feels to release through the chest and through the shoulders. And now taking the thumbs, turning them down, and then turning the thumbs up and back. Good, turning the thumbs down and as far behind you as you can, and then taking the thumbs up and back, and then turning the thumbs down, bring the pinkies forward, and then one more time, take them up and back, and then the other way. Bring them back to neutral, relax the fingertips down, shake the shoulders out, see how that feels. And now coming into Gomukhasana, cow face pose, arms. So it's kind of a combination of 2 of the things that we did earlier. So we'll start with the left hand behind the back and the right arm moving up. So taking the right hand up and bring that right hand in between your shoulder blades. You're taking the left hand behind your back and you're seeing if you can touch fingertips. If you can touch fingertips, then you can interlace your fingers. Left elbow is moving down, right elbow is moving up. Again, don't let the ribs pop forward, drop your ribs down. So you want for the ribs and the shoulders to move independently of each other. That's where a lot of that tension comes from. Draw your elbows back and don't allow your head to get pressed forward here. Keep opening up the chest, lengthening through the spine. If your fingers don't touch, you can always grab a sock or a towel and hold on to it in between your hands, or you can just grab onto your shirt and hold onto your shirt. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Inhaling and softening, and exhaling and relaxing. 2 more. And 1 more breath. And releasing the hands, windmilling your arms over to the opposite side, bringing the left hand in between the shoulder blades, reaching that right arm up and behind you. You may find that one side is a little bit tighter than the other. This is always my tight side. So again, use a sock or if you have a yoga strap, maybe a pair of stretchy pants. In between the hands, right elbow is moving down and back, left elbow is moving up and back. Don't let the head get pressed forward, and drop your ribs. Nice neutral pelvis here. Breathing into that release. One more breath here. And releasing the arms here. Good, shrugging your shoulders up to your ears on an inhale. And exhale, relax. 2 more. And 1 more. Just kind of seeing how everything feels. Hopefully your neck and your shoulders feel a little bit of relief. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.